Last time on Lawful Stupid, you approached Daddy Derringer. Kids!
You sent us on a death mission, Dad.
First of all, darling, attitude. Second, I didn't send you on a death mission.
We lost Kato, Zira.
Vanessa.
Is Giasbom home big important thing you must show everyone? Reason for letter?
He motions up to this large circular structure. There's something on the other side of this. Something that the Geoswarm are afraid of, and it's their home. Or at least, that's what they say. So here's the deal. This gate hasn't been opened in a long time, and the locals around here aren't fond of the idea of opening it. So we're gonna open this gate because I have to know what's on the other side. Can we check it out, darling? Or do you want to go do it?
Yeah, I'll go do it.
The Onyx gem you have locks into place, and this portal roars to life, and it's this dark energy as it swirls, and then you hear the horns in the distance behind you. So there are horns blaring behind you all. And you know it to be, as you turn around and look, the city raising alarm that a portal has been opened.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you hear Daddy Derringer go, "Welp, if I've always taught you one thing, if you're not first, you're last." And he jumps to the portal.
I already went through, right? I've already got, I was the first guy sucked in? Or is it just opened because I touched it?
It was just open, and there was a light, pull towards it, right? Like, if you were to just let yourself slide, you would slide. But if you walk away, you'd walk away fine. You know what I mean? It's like a stiff breeze trying to pull you in.
Oh, stiff breeze, throwback campaign 3. Hey, if he says that, I'm going to say, if you're second but not third or fourth, then you're not technically last either. And I'm going in.
I would like to jump in.
Cannonball, please.
Just get sucked forward and never actually hit.
And so you see
Cartwheel in.
the comedic, almost wacky racer style.
They all three jump in. I pull out the gem, I swallow it.
And we'll never see them again. You won't chase us into the void. Yeah, it almost Wacky Racers X or esque. Daddy Derringer leaps through the portal with Paul Barrow right behind him, and Darling just hops on in, and Gus runs up, big leap, cannonball style, through the portal. Well, you all die. No, I'm just kidding.
That's where we're in the episode.
Shit.
That's where we're in the episode.
Your soul is ripped from your body.
Please give me
All right,
Gus's
well, I'll go
body.
get another character sheet.
Everybody,
You'd be so big.
roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
You got
no.
Wisdom.
You got
Why
it,
do you do this
boy.
to us?
That's
Ooh.
part of it.
18.
15
6.
for Gus.
What did Gus get?
15.
Okay. 18, 15, and 6, respectively.
No, 16.
Darling.
Oh, wait. Did you say... Oh, you said 6, not 16. Sorry. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Darling, you wake up on a cold stone floor, shrouded in darkness, and you hear a tapping. And as you look up, your head pounding, you see a familiar figure sitting in well-to-do clothing with a small walking cane that he's just tapping against the stone floor, almost in a very smooth rhythm, on beat. And he says, "All right, wake up then.
Sure.
I ask you one thing. Defend. Defend the wild. What do? You jump through a portal. You put me in this device and you jump through a portal.
Well, family sticks together.
Are you dim? You
Just a
literally
little.
left the plane I asked you to protect.
Well,
Dwayne,
I guess
you
I'll go back.
articulated like you were hitting her. Did you hit her?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go back.
It's too late for that. What's
Fuck.
done is done. The path you're on, it's gonna be a wild one. But hey, I'm with you. Don't worry. Good?
Well, I can't do the job you want me to do, so now we're both fucked.
Yeah. It's a fuck sandwich in here. Maybe pay attention. But seriously, keep Cassio safe.
Okay.
And your vision fades again.
It's a Fuck Sandwich is a good episode name.
Yeah.
Gus. You stir awake and you're next to May. You're home in a warm, cozy bed. And you're awoken by the pitter patter. Like small little feet, little padsy feet, as 3 small cubs run up and begin pulling on the bedside. Wake up! Wake up! Dad, you have to cook! We're hungry!
Okay. What day is it?
And the youngest of the 3, she looks up and says, "Nom or Benom, Dad!"
I choose Beano.
And she jumps on you and begins to like playfully bite and claw.
Ah!
And you hear May, come on. He can't cook if you eat him.
May, the vicious beast, they've got me. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You say this every morning.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to help me make hotcakes?
Me.
All right, come on, dudes.
And so you walk down into the kitchen, and sitting at your table is a man in black, wearing very ornate threads. And he's got a walking stick that he's tapping on your floor.
I instinctively put my arm in front of the children. Whoa, who are you, dude?
He stands up and turns around and says, "Gus, it's nice to see you when I'm not a rock."
Cassio?
No, not Cassio, not that little baby boy, that beautiful baby boy, no. I'm in the other gym. The one you put into the pedestal?
I didn't do nothing.
An accomplice
I
is
didn't do
words,
shit.
if anything.
You can't pin this one on me, Blackstone.
Listen. I'm going to need your help.
Alright.
He chuckles. That was easier than I expected. Where you're going, it's not going to be an easy journey. And there's going to be lives on the line. And I'm going to need you to fight to save them.
Okay.
Great. I appreciate your interest.
Sure. Are you staying for breakfast?
Of course. And he sits down and he begins to drink the blackest coffee. And your vision fades as you are as you are cooking up hotcakes with your 3 small children. And then Paul Barrow. With an 18, you find yourself in the darkness in front of a wooden door. What do you do?
I sniff at the door.
It smells like a door.
Darkness all around me, except the door.
Except the door, the wooden door.
What kind of handles this thing got? What are we talking about here? What kind of hardware is placed on this?
it's a push. You just push.
Do I see any lights coming from underneath the door? Or is it just darkness?
There's candlelight from coming under the door.
Oh, okay. I don't smell anything else. No, there's no gnomons. There's no fire. There's just.
I mean, you smell the candles, right? Like, there's no fire.
What scent are we talking about here? What kind of? I push the door open slowly. I want to peek in.
Yeah, so you slowly peek in, you hit the door, kind of
shoot, give me away.
And you see a man in black, ornate threads, dressed very dapper, with a walking stick, and he's tapping it on the stone floor. And it almost sounds like a metronome. And he's sitting in front of a board game, and he's pondering.
Do I know this game?
You would know the game. I think you don't right now.
Never played Parcheesi?
You ever played Yahtzee?
I've
You ever
eaten
played
a
strip
few.
poker?
No, I'm already, I always
edition?
lose. Family edition.
Monopoly Deal?
Did you ever play Monopoly Deal Strip Poker with family? Yeah, it's a time
for kids. What?
For kids?
Get really competitive.
You're on the list now, Devin. Yeah.
I'm sorry to intrude in your new world.
So, do you say that through the crack in the door, or do you push the door open more?
Well, did he see me? Is he like, I don't know if he's like, he would caught eyes. Oh, he's just like in a room tapping on the floor?
Yeah, he's tapping on the floor. He's looking at this board game.
Oh. Psst.
He turns. What are you doing here? Come in.
I am not. Oh. I did not want to intrude, but this is the only thing I see in New World.
You caught me by surprise, honestly. But all the same, I did need to meet you. I'm going to need your help, Paul.
Okay, I am in. From beginning was in.
Thank you. All right, easy enough. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come for an ask. No, it's fine. I'm gonna come for an ask later. You've already said yes. Your word is your bond.
I said I would help you. I didn't say. I mean, I guess I did. You're right.
You did. You said I'm in. You had me already. I agree.
3 things I will not do.
Okay.
Kill Papa. Kill Gustavo.
And butt stuff.
4 things I will not do. Kill Tiny Dancer. And then your thing, 4th thing.
That's fine. I don't need you to do any of those things.
I'm sure I can think of other things I would not like to do now. Can I have a few minutes make list?
It's not necessary. I could just tell you what you need to do.
Please, I regret coming in here if you don't.
Yeah, listen. Are you familiar with the Pillar Gods?
I've heard stories passing through cities, yes.
Perfect. They are but children.
Who will raise them? My papa, he takes kids from different places. He will raise them.
Yes. They are but children. They are but young stars. And they're squabbly.
Oh, okay. Who's winning?
Yes. That's the trick, isn't it?
You need me to fight these Pillar Gods.
Well, I'm going to need you. Listen, don't get ahead of yourself, champ. You're strong. And I appreciate the tenacity.
You said I'm fighting children.
Okay, yeah, but if they're children, that makes you a baby. But all the same, you're a very important baby. A big baby.
Thank you.
99th percentile. Big. But they're going to threaten everything with their nonsense. And I need you to be the reason they can't.
How do I do this? I'm just a baby. How do I stop a child?
You know the funny thing about babies...
You're asking a baby to fight a child here. What can I possibly do?
You know the funny thing about babies, without ever fighting, they sure seem to make parents do whatever they want.
This is true. My parents did leave me for dead for very long, for they disappeared, but I get your
He walks up
story.
to you and he taps this walking stick as he does so in rhythm, and he, with his offhands, he pats you on the face and says, good talk. I'm glad we had this talk.
Me too.
And he walks out of the room. And that's where your vision fades. You three and Declan Derringer
And Cassiel.
and and Cassiel. Well, he just doesn't have a body.
Don't body shame.
Listen, if there's one fucking thing I don't ever do, is kink
I
shame.
will never stand the discorporated.
I don't kink shame, but body shame.
Discorporated.
Step up to my level. Have you ever been to the heavyweights camp, baby? The movies of the 90s. Coming back. Anyways,
They would jump on the big thing.
I always think, every time I think of that movie, I think of the tree stump with the candy that they put in it.
The blob.
Yeah, the blob too. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh, Ben Stiller. So the four of you all wake up, and you wake up in a room with a round table, and the room, for all intents and purposes, is circular and closed. And there are these doors that are lined up and spaced out. Each of these doors, the top half, essentially, there's a cutout where the door would be, and in that place, there's a window, and it's a stained glass window. And each door, the stained glass is a picture of some sort. Some doors, the stained glass has portions of this picture colored in. Some doors are mostly colored in. Some doors have no coloring on their stained glass at all.
I want to go through the jack-o'-lantern door.
Yeah.
Halloween Town, baby.
So you head back into Goron. No.
Shit.
Shit, wrong door. So the four of you wake up atop this table, and as you look up, there's above you, there's a giant ceiling, like an arched ceiling, like a dome ceiling, covered in stained glass with small patches of color dancing around as a light pours in.
Are we dead?
Yeah, pretty sure.
If we're dead, this is great. I still feel mostly normal.
I'm feeling okay. My soul is my own.
Are you sure you're not in Toddy's body?
Like looks in loincloth.
I knew it. I was thinking about it for 5 seconds. I was like, he's better than that. He's better than that. He's better than that.
Declan looks
better
down
than
and
that.
goes, hold on. I'm pretty sure my body got bigger.
No, I'm still me.
Oh, okay.
No, I think you shrunk, brother.
No, I said that because I have old watermelon husk in here. Pulls out watermelon. This
Gross.
was nothing.
Gross.
It survived the transfer.
Yeah, actually, they combined the DNA with yours. You're now turning into a watermelon slowly.
That's true. You're a watermelon bear now.
I have strong exterior.
This
husk.
is
Eventually,
the beginning of the legend.
sweet
Watermelon bear.
insides.
well, I'm just saying, eventually you'll become one with it and you'll be a gummy bear.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
No, I just thought I'd do regular watermelon.
Hey, so we got doors, we got choices, and more importantly, did you guys get a weird an ominous message on the way in?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I had kids.
you had kids.
Yeah, which is weird because I do not have those.
Well,
I got in
okay.
trouble with my patron, so there's that.
They are pretty cute though.
That sounds cute. You're in trouble with your patron. That's not good. You owe them money.
No.
Like somebody who pays you to dance.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I made a deal and I left and
like
well,
like a
there's
deal
that.
to dance, right, or like perform.
no, magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
His Royal Highness Tuk Tuk got freaking got. He got murked, and Sprout brought him back to life by making a deal with the key that we used to open this door. Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, that's not problematic, huh?
Not at all.
Good.
So what are these? Can I look? Let's go about these doors. Like, what do these stained glass look like? Do they give us an idea where we're going, or?
That is the trick, right? So there are what feels like numerous doors, right? Too many to really just rattle off every single image. And I think you go past these doors and they have stained glass pictures, and even though you don't know what all of these images represent, the ones that have more color, that you can see more of the picture, it's telling a story, and you can tell that there's characters and that there's in some of these a bright ending, some of these a darkness at the end of the stained glass window, and you guys can tell that there's, or at least it certainly looks like something is filling up these stained glass windows. But even the ones that aren't colored, you can tell there's a story. It's just harder to see.
I'll pull my ladle off my bag and I'll hold it solemnly to my forehead for a moment. I'll go, "Scoop of my father, guide me." And I'll close my eyes as I stick the ladle out in front of me, and I kind of wobble back and forth till eventually my ladle makes contact on the door. And that's when we're going in.
Okay. Yeah, so you do, you Do you want to roll a percentage die just to see which door you hit?
Sure.
Go for it.
Yeah. It's a 90.
Okay. 90.
Let me look at my list of 100 worlds.
No. Yeah, so with the 90...
I built 100 worlds for this, guys.
God, yeah. So can you just fucking keep going through doors? Like, this is the rest... This campaign 4 is just me getting to build as many worlds as I want, and you guys having to play...
Scooby-Dooby
Yeah,
and run.
exactly. So your ladle runs into this door, and then you kind of open your eyes, and the image is about a I'd say a halfway full. And one thing you notice about this one, there's a slight crack in the middle of it, and it's almost like you see color, this like bright topaz color leaking out of the crack, and it's just slowly running down. And you see what can only be described as a story of loss and pain and discovery. And then, you know, where the crack is, you see hope, you see exploration, you see relief. But then you look up and you see so much more of this story to be filled. And that's the door you want to go through.
Yep.
All right, so you open the door, and everybody goes in.
I'll take a peek. Is it like a magic portal? Is it a door and there's just a room? Like, what's going on?
It looks like a dark room if you were to walk in.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yep. I'm going.
Yeah, so you three walk in the room, and the door shuts behind you. And as you look forward, you are greeted by the sound of seagulls, by the lapping of the waves, the smell of the ocean air. And the three of you are standing adrift on this small island. Small. You can see from side to side. What do you do?
Excellent. We are marooned.
Is the door behind us?
Yeah, the door's behind you.
Okay, cool. Is it just an island and the ocean and that's
And a door?
it? And a door?
Yep.
Maybe we pick a wrong door. We go back through, see other doors.
Can we go back through? That's a good thing to know.
I attempt.
Yeah, and so you go back to the door and you open it. And you're able to go back in the other room, should you choose.
Can I keep it open? So if it's open, it just looks like we're going back into like a dark room until the door's closed, is what I'm gathering? Okay. I will stand and hold door open, and you see if anything interesting here, and we go back if no.
I'ma touch the sand. Real? Feels real?
It feels real. It feels strange. It feels alien. When you touch it, there's almost a sense of uncomfortability that washes over you. It feels foreign.
Sniff check?
Yeah.
Can I do a little sniff check there, Dwayne?
Yeah.
See if I know anything.
Please.
19.
Gus, you are a chef, a culinary master. You know the taste of things. You know the combination and makeup and chemistry involved in cooking, and you have tried most things known to mortals on Goron. The
And that's salt, baby.
you smell. You've never smelled anything like that before. With a 19, you know that this is not Goron.
I mean, I could like turn into like a fish.
You could.
But I don't. Do I see any land on the? Is it just ocean as far as that I can
It's
see on
just
the
ocean.
horizon? Let's go back.
So you guys go back through?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to take a handful of sand with me just to see what happens.
Oh, very smart.
I guess I'll bottle some of that water so I can maybe extract some of that different salt from it.
Okay, before we go through the door, does anybody else want to do anything on the island?
What kind of trees are here?
I think I'll build a small
What is the-
cabin
what-
and
what is
just
the
live
staff
for
like?
50 years, and then
I
I'll
think I'll
go
raise a
through. And
family.
I'm gonna be in the same age when I go back, right?
Wait a
It's the
second.
hyperbolic chamber situation, right?
Is there a volcano on this island?
I'll be
It's a
getting
very
closer to the
tiny one. Very
A small
tiny
volcano?
There's, in fact, there's like a pond, and then if you look, there's like a bunch of little tiny little islands, and one of those tiny little islands has a volcano on it, and you see two tiny little guys sitting in their house.
Oh, we're giant.
Yeah,
You know
we're
where I'm
giants.
going. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so you guys go through. When you shut the door this time, you hear a crack. And the stained glass where the crack was, you see the crack widen.
Oh, no.
Darling, you're holding sand, and it feels otherworldly. It feels unnatural. It almost vibrates against you as you're holding it. And Gus, you have a bottle of water that felt very light and airy, like when you move, right? Like as water often does. But now it's almost like there's no room to move inside the bottle. Like there's a pressure that's built up.
I'm gonna open the door up a crack and just drop the sand back where it came from.
Yeah, so you open the door and you toss the sand into the dark room.
We gotta stop opening and closing the door. We're breaking it.
And you shut it.
Very nicely.
And when you do, a small crack continues to form.
Okay, not touching this door anymore.
So when people travel to these other worlds, they leave a fracture in these doors. We gather this, yes?
Could be. That would mean somebody traveled here before us because there was already a crack when we shut up.
Mm-hmm.
What? And how many other doors are here, Dwayne? You said 6, right? Or is there just a ton of
No,
doors?
there's a ton.
just a ton of doors. Okay.
Any other cracked ones we can see?
If you guys went looking, you guys could go look for another cracked door.
Might be worth doing. Well, first we would have to test Paul Barrow's theory. We should grab another random door and try to go through it and see if a crack appears. And then we know that traveling through the door creates a crack. And then we can see where other people have traveled if there are cracks, if your hypothesis proves true.
What's the door frame made out of? Just out of curiosity.
So that is a wonderful
Flesh.
question. I'm glad you asked. It's mostly just the innocence of children. No, you the gate that you approached through had a bunch of runes and symbols, and the door frames. All of these door frames have similar markings and runes. All of which, every door that you've passed, the symbols are different. They look different. Some make more sense than others. Some more feral, some more abstract, some more concise. So you guys want to pick a random door?
Just the next door over.
Yeah, just the nearest door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you pick
Just testing the theory.
I want to pick one that doesn't have a crack at all. That's next. Is there one that's like no cracks I can see that's close?
Yeah, we had to go looking for one with a crack, so...
Yeah. All right, so the nearest
so
one
you look at
full.
the next door open and you don't think you see any cracks.
Okay. And what is I don't know if you have this, but what's on the... What does this show us, the pic? Is there a full picture? Like, not a great picture there?
Yeah, so there's not a lot of color filled in on this one, but what is colored in that stands out pretty easily is there is almost... It looks... how do I explain that? It looks like a breaking of ties between two peoples. And then what's half colored in is almost like a path up the mountain behind these two peoples.
Okay. I'm going to open that door.
Yeah, you open the door, and on the other side there's a dark room.
And I'm gonna walk through to the other side, into the room, the space.
Yeah. Does anybody else follow?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Okay. So all three of you go into the door and you shut it behind you. On the opposite end of where you guys are, you find yourselves in a dark cave. And on the opposite end of you guys is just an empty cave, and there's like straw and bedding. You clearly an animal of some kind has made a nest here.
Yeah, we'll go back.
He goes, I don't want to be here much longer than necessary.
We'll go back.
It might be delicious. I'll stick around, but we're just trying to do a thing.
Yes, we'll go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys go back to the door. You open the door, and there's a dark room. You step through it, and you shut it. And then when you look at the glass, you see where this like journey path was heading up, like this path of the mountain. A small spider web fracture begins. So to provide context, you guys went in, there was just a small hairline crack, kind of like if somebody hit a pebble and it's very surface level. Where the last door you guys went through, there was a much larger crack, and in fact, color was leaking out.
Bigger the crack, bigger the impact?
That might be it.
Or more the usage. But you only take sand from a beach. That doesn't seem like much of a change in water from the ocean.
Butterfly effect?
Or did disturb the order of things by doing that.
Create a hurricane across the world or whatever?
What if we go back and steal some hay? Does that butterfly affect the animal?
Well, then you would leave your scent in their cave, so they might be paranoid about...
And then if they leave, they attack a village. And that is the crack.
Sure, yeah.
I want to try this. I'm going to go back through that door, grab some hay up out of that spot.
So
and
you
quickly
go into
come
the
back.
room. So you open the door, you go into the dark room, you shut the door.
Yeah.
And then you grab some hay.
Okay.
Right? You're just going to grab some hay and then come back,
I'm just
right?
hearing the pattern. I'm hearing the distinct words that are coming from your mouth, so I can carry on.
Yeah. So you do. You go and you get some hay, and you open the door. There's a dark room. You step through.
Close the door.
You close the door. You find yourself back in the room with the circle table, and you see.
But for us, it's been 50 years.
Well, no. So you see Darling and Gus, and you guys have been sitting out here for a couple hours waiting on him to come back.
Wow, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, I got it.
Hey, did you get, like, distracted, or...
Did you get attacked by a bear or something?
Why you say this?
You've been gone for like a couple hours.
Yeah.
No, I run through the door, quickly grab hay, and come back, and here I am now. Took me 15 seconds.
It was
No.
it was a time distortion. You owe me 3 electrum.
Gosh darn it. Yeah, here.
So you've been here 2 hours? 3 hours?
Yeah, thereabouts. Yeah, it's been a while.
Are you big brother now? Oh, you catch up?
Always was.
Strange. Okay. What about this haze? Is that any effects on me at all? You had mentioned like some.
I mean, it's weird. Yeah, like bringing it back as a natural. It's almost like vibrating against you. Like it doesn't want to be here. You can
What if I
feel
just
it.
open the door without going through and shutting it again, and I just toss it in? Does it go into that darkness?
Yeah, so if you open the door and toss the hay in, it falls in that dark room.
Okay, I'll do that, and then shut the door.
And when you
Just
shut the
crack.
door, there's where that small crack was, a smaller crack, or the same size crack, a little bit larger than that, begins to form off that first one.
In that time while we waited, did we see Dad?
Hey,
He's
hey,
been here the whole
darling.
time, right?
That is a wonderful question, because you did not.
When did we last see Dad? 'Cause I've
When
been
you
assuming
guys
he was with us the whole time.
when you guys walked through the first door.
So he's probably still over there exploring and stuff.
No. He didn't make
Dad
it.
didn't come up with us.
He didn't go. You guys went through the door without him.
Oh,
Oh,
we
he
were
was never in
there
the-
for a
in the
minute.
big
Yeah, we were
circle,
there
or-
for a little bit. He'd been waiting hours.
Mm-hmm.
And when you came back,
So
you
like
guys have been-
15. Yeah, 15
So
seconds
for a
was like
couple
2
hours,
hours.
you guys knew that he wasn't there for a couple hours because the room's
It was
not
like-
that big. It's
Yeah.
big, but you would be able to tell pretty quickly.
It was like a day that passed. Then almost it would seem like if it was like a round.
Yeah, so and our father's not a patient man, so he went through one of these doors. Now we gotta find the crack. We gotta find the dad crack.
Why
Dad
don't
shaped hole in one
we
of these doors.
label these doors?
Oh, with blood. No, not my own though.
Well, Dwayne
That
did
took me
not
a
say.
second.
He did not. Sounds like it's stone around the archways. Or,
Yes.
I got calligrapher's tool, so I could probably draw on the floor with some ink, and that's about
Death
it.
water.
We want to put cave.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not
Dwayne,
indicative of the whole of the larger world. It's just where we get spat out.
question for you,
Yeah, but
Dwayne.
we didn't
We didn't look at all, and we're just like, "That's cave world." What if outside of that cave,
Cave world.
everything's made out of baloney? That's baloney world for
But at least
sure.
you know where your starting
We call
point
it
is. I
cave
get your idea. At least you know where you're coming out, right? Like, because you have the stained glass door that like tells you a picture. But at least you know this one. It's like, hey, maybe you're tired of adventuring, Shane. Maybe you want to go to the island world for an hour,
Just vibe on the beach for an hour.
survive on the beach, and see who dies on when you were out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. On the floor, she'll take out her little pen and start writing. It's like cave with hay, probably animal, and just period.
Where's can I? Is there anywhere like where we came from?
Yeah.
We're on the table.
We just appeared on the table though. Like there's no like door back toward that Gyausbaum world.
I'm
is
looking.
it?
I'm looking for the us door. Where's the my world door?
Yeah, so you spend some time looking, and you find a door that has a stained glass, and you guys are not in uneducated buffoons. You find a door that is like a little over, a little under 3/4 filled with color, and you can see a stained glass representation of the Guardians of Goron story, of them protecting Goron and stuff like that. And it's very obvious, right? You see
Fucking
a
nerds.
version of Kristoff, a version of a lot of the gods and the roles they've played. A wild looking wizard. I mean, it's pretty apparent.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go see if my wife's a fucking 100 now. Bye.
He said, I have a wife. I'm going to go in there and die. He never thought. I'm sorry, Shane. That was certainly not my intent. But gosh darn, is that funny.
I'm going to go see if she's dead now. Would it? Perhaps we go back to our own world at the same time, but if we go
I'm going back to my wife to see if 100 years has passed.
Okay, go do that thing. I'll be here waiting. So then I will be very old when you return.
Okay, see.
Shoot, I don't know how this
You'll
time
finally
works.
be the big brother.
Well, why don't we just all go see if this is our world, right? And see where it leads out. Where is this door? Like where it is, and then
Perhaps yes.
I'll go back through.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys go through the store.
All the kiosk guards are just mad as hell at us.
And you guys see you guys see 3 pedestals.
No.
I was like,
Oh,
Give
please.
shit.
a straight face. Okay.
Dude,
Sorry.
do it. Follow through. It's good.
I
they're blank, they're
really
empty.
wanted to just like really
I
commit
really
to
want to
that,
grab that book.
but I saw Shane laugh, and that was it.
You see 3 characters coming into the cavern. You quickly swap out the
I
sword
jumped them. They're
with
level
a,
1.
with
I'm
a
level
loot.
7. Fuck them.
Fuck those nerds. No.
They can't touch me, dude.
So you come back through the gate. You go through the door. And you find what can only be described as devastation and flame. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
No.
You mother flipper.
Yeah. I've been called worse.
They blew it up. The damn dirty apes.
Shane, do me a favor.
Yep.
Roll for humanity. Roll for humanity.
Here we
Give
go. Give kids the world? That's it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Give kids the world. It's a magical, enchanted wonderland for the kids who need it most. You should be on board. I am, and I have rolled an 18.
Heck yeah. Strong finish. For giving the kids the world. Do the roll for humanity. Well, hey, listen. What I will tell you is it's time for a funny ass joke. It's time for me to make you laugh. With another classic one. Hey, real quick, why did the Scarecrow win an award?
I will.
He was outstanding in his
Yep.
field.
No, he was really good in Batman. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
It's too good to be true. I do it. Go for it.
Yep. Hey, Devin, tell me a funny ass joke.
What state is known for its tiny beverages?
Ooh. Minnesota, duh.
Dang it. You got me.
It is.
Go ahead and get me. Go ahead and just wreck me.
All right, so Avon.
What do you call a well-balanced horse?
A seesaw?
Seesaw.
Steady steed?
Stable.
Dang it. Dang it.
Nailed it. Stable. Shane, tell me a funny ass joke.
What kind of car runs on leaves?
On leaves?
On leaves.
When you say it like that, I don't like it any better.
What kind of car runs on leaves?
An engine that is powered by fall. I don't know.
You're right. It's an automobile.
That's an automobile. Nice.
Automobile.
Oh, God.
It kind of is a car powered by fall. You did get it.
Yeah, just not in a funny way. Hey, and now we've come to the worst part of my life. Devin, as you always say,
If you go into that dark space and come out, it's going to be a time shift.
we love you.
How many years has it been?
That was an episode long.
You're good. Just get out. Go.
May will be able to bake very good cookies. She's got strong grandma energy already.